Welcome back. We've got ourselves a tiny little convoy. We got a tanker and another one of these KMS Warzens. Except it's American. Actually, that flag is working this time. It's not bugged out. So ta-da for that. Let's start off by getting that. Stack it. That's at 4. So 4. With a mast height of 24.7, just about 2,500 yards or meters or whatever you want to do it. 2,500, yes. Slightly short, so we can put it to 2,472. Lock that in. AOB, we are on, yes, that side, that is good. Bring up the odometer, not odometer, the chronometer, and our chronometer. Wait for her to pass. Although one thing I can definitely tell you is that she's not going very fast. $30 seconds. So 35, 6, 38. 6, 7, 38. Length of 120. Gives us the speed just over 6 knots. Here we go, just over 6. Torpedo wise, we have a pattern running torpedo, which we're not going to fire. That'd be a waste here. And so we'll want, yeah, tube 2, tube 3.
Flooding tube 3.
Draft is 6.6. Let's put it down to 4.4.
Set to 4 meters.
Then we got the little one falling behind. We'll leave tube 3's draft alone because that's a tiny little tanker. And so it will probably not have a very large draft. And then AOB wise, let's let her come on until she is basically at 90 degrees. And then we'll fire when she's at 90. We'll put our torpedoes into the water. Not quite, not quite. And there we go, she's at 90 there. Everything else is still good, yes. Tube 1, loose. Oh, tube 2.
Closing tube 2.
And then aim tube 3. Wait for it. There.
Tube 3. Fired. Closing tube 3.
So, let's see how we did. They're both running nice and straight and normal, which is always good. And so far it's looking good, at least preliminary. So let's speed up time.
Merchant, moving fast, moving away. Bearing 2, medium range.
Ask these guys. And no, they're not really moving fast. They're moving like 6 knots. Yeah, that is looking basically dead on. And if that is basically dead on, that means tube 3 will also be dead on. Maybe a slight bit fast. Actually, no. That's pretty much right where we aimed it.
Torpedo impact.
The tube 3...
New contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Moving away. Bearing 19. Medium
should
range.
also hit fairly nicely. Considering, it was the exact same solution, just adjusted for angles. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hit. Please hit. Oh, really? Just across her bows. And she's got a deck gun. And she's gonna start maneuvering now, so we're gonna have to be happy with just one. So let's load in the 2 steams. So we have almost 2 full reloads in the front. So let's check the journal. Yep, that was a nice hit. There are 5,000 tons. There we go. But that tanker is going to get away because it has a deck gun and I'm not going to engage it on the surface. Plus he's probably going to start taking evasive action, which will make any torpedoes fired against him fairly ineffective right now since he's been alerted. So, I'm going to keep us going up the coast here. I went down to here. There was a Flower class corvette running this way, but other than that, we didn't find anything. So I'm going to keep us going up the coast. Yes. And I'll bring you back. Should we encounter... Thank you, Navigator. Should we encounter anything else to sink?
Minimum speed ahead.
So I will see you then. Welcome back. We've barely had time to let the crew reload the torpedo tubes, and we've already got another contact. They're just dashing a little bit in order to try and close. Let's see if we can't find him in the book. We've got a single double mast forward. Single there. He's missing the 4 cranes there. Plus that's only there. I think that's that there. No, it has the wrong crane orientation. It's off. It's missing a crane at the rear. Here. And a crane right here. We gotta play find it. Find the ship. No, it's missing the cranes. That one has the crane there. But the funnel's too close. There she is. Armed merchant cruiser. Right then. Well, let's get this solution going. She's hauling. Statometer. Statometer. There we go. She's at about 4.5. Mass height of 34. Gives us 3,000 dead on. Lock that in. That needs to switch over sides. Just do that real quick. Bring up that. And time. I wouldn't be surprised if she's doing extremely fast speed. She's probably going pretty darn close to her top speed. So 23. 23. Yes, thank you, autosave. 23. 155. Yeah, like 13 and a half, 14 knots. That can go away now. 11, 12, 13. Just put 13 and a half. That to 90. Yeah, she's coming pretty quick. Let's
tube 3 wird bewässert.
actually put 2. Put one in the front, one at towards her forward mast, one towards one under the bridge, and one right there, just in case she's a little bit off on the speed wise. Let's let her go. I can actually see a gun there, forward. Right there, there's a gun. Alright. Lock that in. Tube 3, loose. Tube 2, loose. There it goes, yeah. Alright. Scope down. And let's see how well we did. I like to think we did well, but you never know. We could have badly miscalculated something. And this could be a waste of a torpedo. But then again, I'd rather do this and get a higher chance of actually hitting than not doing this and having both miss. Or having one miss because it was just barely too fast or too slow.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, constant distance, bearing 19, medium range.
Okay, there's another merchant hanging about somewhere. They've spotted the torpedoes. I started turning, but it's a little bit too late. Yeah, it looks like we are a little bit slow in our solution.
Torpedo impact.
Because that one was aimed right there and hit back here.
Torpedo impact.
Oh, that's a nice old fire. And those are secondaries. That might be her dead already. Yeah, this would not be a ship that we would take on the surface. Deck gun, deck gun, deck gun. Deck gun, deck gun, deck gun. This is something that we definitely do not engage with our deck gun. This would cream us. We would not win. We would be sunk. Quite rapidly. Yep, Iron Merchant. Thank you. Thank you, game. Yeah, Blackhawk. She went and is putting on a mayday because she's been sunk. So that should be... That's number 4. That's 20,000 tons. Very nice. Take a drink of water. She may not have sunk with the first torpedo though, so I feel justified in spending 2 torpedoes in order to sink her. However, we are rapidly running out of forward torpedo tubes, so I'm going to probably see if we can't get a resupply. And we may also want to start using some of these stern tubes. For example, on whatever this is, since it's constant distance. So we're probably going to go and investigate that. That may be our tanker friend, or it could be something else entirely. We just happened upon a lot of merchants in this area today. armed merchant cruiser going up the coast, a freighter and a tanker going down the coast. It's quite busy in this area. So I'm gonna go and investigate what this is. Hopefully this will be something we can hunt.
Minimum speed ahead.
And if it is, I'll bring you back when we engage it. So I will see you then. Well, it's all go around here today, although you probably can't see. So let's just up the gamma a little bit. Probably also do a little bit of editing post. Hopefully try and improve that. Nope. Up we go. We've got a couple ships here, and I think those are Puerto Rican. And Puerto Rico, if I'm remembering right, is a U.S. territory, and thus they are at war with us. And thus they are valid targets. That is, call it 5. So 5, they have a mast height. I already ID'd them as, that's what I think they are, medium composites. They have a mast height of 28. 26, 27, 28, that was a 2,200 meters. Lock that in. That is the correct side. We now need to get their speed, or at least an estimation of their speed. As part of the UI, glitches through itself. So right about 20 seconds. 20 seconds, they have a length of 104. That's 110 there. 105, so that should be 104. That gets them doing 10 knots. Which are my observation during my runaround is roughly right. They're doing somewhere around 10 knots, because I was just barely overtaking them doing 10. So 10 is fairly darn close. Now, AOB wise, let's let this one come on. We shouldn't need you anymore. Let's let you come on. Give you a single torpedo, we'll give your buddy a single torpedo. I'm just waiting for the angle to improve. Actually, that might be dead on 90 already. If you look at that, that's probably going to be dead on 90. We're pretty darn close. So, tube 1 goes, well, tube 2 loose.
Closing tube 2.
Tube 3 loose.
Closing tube 3. Wird geschlossen.
There we go. So 2 more fish into water on this very, very busy area. It's all go around here. It's all go. And they're going straight as an arrow. So these torpedoes, which I've now lost, they are somewhere in the water. I just can't find them. I thought I saw them over there.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, constant distance, bearing 3, medium range.
They're somewhere. There it is. I found it. Only took a little bit of searching. Man, it's looking fairly good. Actually, nope. Probably should check the range. That means this torpedo is also going to miss. Yep. Oh well, you can't hit every single shot. But I'm going to keep going up the coast because I know there's some escorts around the area. That's the whole reason why I came north instead of going down south and bringing you back for whatever was doing constant distance down here. Because a couple escorts came along. And I didn't feel like tangling with them. So I'm going to keep us moving up the coast.
Returning to course.
We're now out of reserves in the forward tubes for torpedoes.
Minimum speed ahead.
And I will... So, yes, I will keep us going up the coast. Should we run into anything else? Which, at this case, seems fairly likely considering the amount of ships.
Merchant, moving fast. Moving away. Bearing 20. Medium range.
Thank you. Considering the amount of ships in the area, I consider it to be highly likely that we'll encounter something up the coast. And when we do, I will bring you back then. So I will see you then.